Disclaimer, trigger warning, we're talking the circus, which means we're going to talk about clowns, alright? So, fair warning, if clowns give you the heebie-jeebies, I'm not going to show you any pictures, because I don't do that in my channel, but we're going to talk about the scary motherfuckers. So if they give you the heebie-jeebies, maybe don't watch this video. Alright, this is my circus memories. First of all, if you're a young person, 27 or under, you're like, what the fuck is a circus? You know, you hear the word, Congress is a circus, or Blizzard is a circus, but you're like, what the fuck is a circus? Because you've never been to one in your life, because they all went out of business not that long ago. But you didn't probably go to them in the first place, because that's why they went out of business, because people don't remember, people weren't going to them. But there was a time where they were the biggest thing in entertainment. Now, I'm not going to go all the way back to the vaudeville days. I'm not going to go all the way back to the 1800s and the circus freak days, because I wasn't alive then, and neither were you. Neither was your great grandma. Humans don't live that long lives. But first of all, what the fuck is a circus? Well, it's a form of live entertainment, kind of, sort of like a amusement park. It has elements of an amusement park or a county fair, kind of, sort of, with elements of horror movies, aka the clowns. So basically, walking demons on this earth. But we'll get there when we get there. A circus is basically it's a big tent where they have a bunch of shows, a bunch of entertainment. They have animal shows, elephants, lion tamers, and stuff like that. They have acrobatics, tightrope walkers, guys on the unicycle, things like that. They've got the big top announcer dude with the long coat and the top hat, screaming his head off. They've got the walking infestation of demons that they refer to as clowns. And I'm sorry, legitimately, if you have a family member or a close personal friend who is a circus performer or who makes a living as a clown, no disrespect, but clowns terrify me to my core. So I'm gonna call them walking demons, because to me that's what they are. They just, clowns, snakes, spiders, no. Alright? Just so you know, I don't do clowns. Except for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is like the exception, but that's kind of a goofy movie, kind of. And I don't mean goofy like Disney's Goofy, but you know what it is. You know what I'm trying to say. But it is still, in my opinion, legitimately scary, but that's partially because I'm legitimately terrified of clowns. And then you also have, like, or you used to have, not anymore, but you had things like the freak shows, and then you had the Muscle Man, which is the origins of what we call today professional wrestling, or, quote, sports entertainment, which eventually branched out and evolved into UFC and MMA and other stuff. But there's just, you can't really define a circus. And that's why when people say this is a circus or that's a circus, because that's what they are. They're just pure fucking chaos. That is the definition of a circus. You pay some asshole some amount of money to give you a piece of paper ticket that you walk into a tent full of chaos. And that's what a circus is. It's just pure fucking chaos. Now, as a chaos witch, I should be drawn to the circus. In a roundabout way, I don't hate the circus. I do like some aspects of the circus. The peanuts, the acrobats, the strongman, that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's some things to enjoy when you go to a circus. Torturing animals for entertainment, not my thing. And as I've already made it abundantly clear, clowns, no. Alright? So, how many times did I go to circus in my life? Exactly twice. Exactly twice. First time I went to the actual, it was a Barnum and Bailey Brothers, Ringling Brothers, or whatever the fuck it's called, whatever. The Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus, or whatever the fuck it's called. I went to one of those. They called it the greatest show on earth. With my whole family. And I was crying the whole time because there was a clown doing the announcing, and I was, please get me out of here, he's gonna eat my head. And my dad was like, chill out, it's just a guy in makeup. And I'm like, no, it's a demon, and you're stupid for not being afraid of it. I was bawling my eyes out the whole time. Get me out of here. Needless to say, I did not have fun. The second time I went to the circus, and again, it was not necessarily by choice. I was a grown adult in my early 30s. I had to go because I was a news reporter for a local newspaper. The circus was coming to town, and I had to go to the circus and interview people and take pictures and write a story. But I also had to sit down and interview the clown, because the clown is also the PR person for the circus, and that was miserable. That was a miserable fucking experience the entire goddamn time. And I even told the clown person, I said, look, I'm a professional news reporter, but I do have whatever you call clown phobia, so please sit over there on the bench, and I'll sit over here as far away from you as I can while still being able to record our conversation. Is that okay with you? And the clown was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Because I had to be in the same room with the clown, I wasn't going to sit within arm's reach of the clown. And that's it. Circuses basically went out of business because we now have Netflix. We don't need the fucking circus anymore. So, yeah. If you want to know what a circus is, Google, YouTube. There are good horror movies that take place in a circus. Something Wicked This Way Comes, Funhouse, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. There are others. But above and beyond that, why would you give a shit about the circus? They have clowns. If you go to the circus, it doesn't matter. Every circus out there has fucking clowns. So, yuck. And